fostering the bonds with students from different backgrounds towards the same goal.
It is also a place where we can broaden our social networks.
To work together towards striking a balance between our present life and the hereafter.
It's about having fun and learning about the Malay culture. Moreover, there's also the Islamic side where you can constantly renew yourself to be a better Muslim student.
SIM MCMS focuses on three primary aspects. Firstly, the entrepreneurial spirit. We look at injecting creative ideas to solve financial issues in the community. Examples would be Islamic debt management and youth entrepreneurship. Secondly, the Islamic aspect. We strive to educate the student population on the religion of Islam. This includes correcting the lenses of Muslims via halaqah sessions, lecture series, and other networking platforms. This is to instill spiritual bond between members and the community. Lastly, the Malay culture. We focus on educating the community on the Malay Muslim identity via both intellectual and cultural platforms. This is done via publication and other existing tools of dakwah such as DK Barat.
As the president of SIM Multicultural and Muslim Society, I set the direction and the goals for the organisation and oversee the operations of the EXCO members to ensure that things are executed properly, things are executed well, and the goals are met within the organisation.
I am in charge of the administrative procedures involving the school and the club.
My role is to manage and oversee all financial activities within the club.
My role is quite new in the club as previously was managed by the assistant secretary. As of now, it's given more focus, responsibility as its own position. My role as the corporate communications officer is to manage all social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. I'm also in charge of publicity and the new media of the club, like being the photographer for SIM MCMS events and at times doing videography as well.
What I do is to take care of the members' welfare and also the musalla. Furthermore, I am in charge of the business aspect of the club. My job is to bring in the funds for the club which will be used for our future events.
As a Vice President, I oversee and work hand in hand with my Head of Training and Development and Head of Islamic Affairs. As a team, we strive to educate the school population and the community on the religion of Islam, Islamic teachings and values.
My role as the Head of Training and Development is to spearhead the club's enrichment programs. For example, our Halaqah Series 2013 is targeted to be held on a monthly basis with topics by guest speakers pertaining to the current challenges we face today.
My role is to impart the knowledge of Islamic awareness towards various students that have different levels of fardu ain.
My role is to oversee the literary arts, which focus on publication, and also on the performing arts, which focus on DK Barat. And overall, I will assist the whole Malay cultural department. As the head of literary arts, I will be heading the publication team and set the direction for the club's magazine. At the same time, I will also be promoting usage of the Malay language and promote awareness of the Malay literature. I will also be promoting the usage of the Malay language and promote awareness of Malay literature.
I oversee, promote awareness, search for talents and set the direction for the performing arts team, specifically the current DK Barat team we now have. In school events like Student Week and Open House, I will be in charge of staging performances. The Cultural Department organizes an annual cultural event in which I will also be involved.
I foresee the MCMS to be a strong and big club in SIM one day, so new media team and equipments.
To try to establish connections with beneficiaries to enable us to get funds to better facilitate the Malay Muslim community here at SIM.
As the business role is a new role in the club, my vision is to kickstart the business aspect for the club and make it a platform and fund for the club which will be used to benefit the MCMS members in schools and other projects catered for them.
To ensure that the club runs smoothly and to maintain a positive relationship and rapport between the school and the club.
Apart from our existing enrichment and outreaching programs, initiatives such as our halakha and lecture series, our Quran reading discourses, and our annual Ramadan campaign. I hope to have more community involvement projects because I strongly believe that as student leaders and khalifas at this level, we have the capacity and the obligation to do more, even more for the betterment of our ummah.
My vision is to reach out to any Muslim students who are keen to know about the religion without feeling inferior.
My vision is to differentiate between inspire our brothers and sisters to do da'wah rather than being told to do so without proper reasoning and understanding, as different people have different level of fardu ain. Not just the typical perception that we normally thought of, like in the economical perspective where we seek the understanding of the micro and macro level on the problems faced by prospective married Muslim couples in their challenge to start up a family in Singapore. For example, housing loan or even insurance. To be able to apply into context, it could enable us to be a better thinker, not in MCMS per se, but also to our family and our future generations.
Want to come up with more cultural activities, and through these cultural activities, I hope to spread the Islamic knowledge at the same time.
To expand the current Dikir Barat team by exploring a new direction for the team, which is inserting Islamic values and stories besides aspects of the Malay culture into the songs that we perform. By doing so, we aim to inculcate a sense of Islamic and cultural awareness and also an appreciation for the arts.
Vision 3, 2, 1.
I hope to see our club's publication to be able to sustain and rise to greater heights, for our magazine to also be able to reach a widespread of audience, both young and old across all cultures and religions.
Continuing the tradition and the framework set by my predecessors, I hope to further enhance the cultural team, firstly by strengthening the bond and in terms of the performance level within our own Dikir Barat team, and secondly, it will enhance our branding for our online e-magazine platform. Secondly, to improve the quality and the regularity of our e-magazine, as well as to strengthen the brand awareness of our e-magazine platform. I aspire for my organisation to be the breeding grounds in producing Muslim intellectuals and activists, but to become a good person who continuously strives to serve the Ummah in seeking the pleasure of Allah and